All right, one of the most important parts of the swing, and in my opinion, the most important part of the swing, is what we call the angle of approach, or the direction the club is coming into the golf ball. That's what most of you call impact. Okay, Mr. Furyk this last weekend played very well in the US Open. The golf ball obviously did not know what his golf swing looked like, but at impact, he looked the same as all the rest of them, okay, which was very solid, obviously. Your irons and your woods are built differently, okay? What I mean by that is your irons, your hybrids, and your fairway woods, folks, are all built the same. They are built in such a way that you need to be swinging on a downward or descending angle to make the ball get up off of the ground. Even if you tee off with a 3-wood, that golf club is still built to be hit off of the ground, which means the club is built at an angle. The club should be coming down at a descending angle. That's what makes the ball get up off of the ground. Your driver is as strange a golf club as your putter, believe it or not. Even though your 3-wood and your driver are the same make, the same model, and they look the same, they are built totally different. Your 3-wood is built more like your sand wedge than your 3-wood is built like a driver, and I'm going to show you why. Once again, all of your irons, your hybrids, and your fairway woods, we want the club coming down at an angle, descending into the golf ball, hitting the golf ball first and then the ground. That's what we call compression, and you get much more solid ball strikes. A driver is totally the opposite. It's the only golf club that is built to hit the ball on the upswing. Okay, your fairway woods aren't like that, and your hybrids aren't like that. So I'm going to give you a really easy drill to feel what it's like to have the correct impact for both of those golf clubs, irons and your driver. Okay, for the irons, hybrids, and fairway woods, all I want you to do is set up with those clubs. Set up like normal. I want you to pick your right heel up off of the ground. Okay, bring it up as much as you can. You can bring your right knee in a little bit. What that's going to do is it's going to put a little bit of the weight on your left foot. Okay, it's just a drill. You're not going to play golf like this. As you make a golf swing, when you swing backwards, I want you to keep that right heel up, and as you come down, I want you to keep the right heel up. Okay, what that's going to do is that's going to get us into a position where the golf club is descending down on the ball. It's guaranteed, so that you folks aren't back here trying to help it up off the ground. So again, irons, hybrids, and fairway woods. Set up like normal, right heel up off the ground, keep it up, and strike, okay? That'll teach you what it feels like to compress a ball on the ground. When you get into your driver, you're gonna do just the opposite. We just talked about how a driver angle of approach or angle of attack is to be hit on the upswing. It's the only club. So as you set up to your driver, same thing, set up just like normal. But this time what I want you to do is lift up your left heel. Okay, for right-handed players, you can see my left heel is up off the ground. What this is going to encourage us to do is to stay back and hit on the upswing. That's how you get the most power out of your driver. What most of you folks do is, instinctively, is we want to hit it far, so we move into it. You see I got my right heel up off of it. That's going to take the driver and hit down on it, and that's how you lose power. Okay? So even if you do it soft at first, left heel up, you're going to keep the left heel up on the backswing, you're going to keep the left heel up in the follow-through. Again, it's just a drill to give your brain the sensation of what it's like to hit it on the upswing. Left heel up, and up. Okay? Once you start to get those feelings, folks, your brain then will be convinced that it doesn't need to overpower a driver and hit down on it. But it too is going to understand what it feels like to actually compress or hit down on an iron, a hybrid, and a fairway wood. And that's how you start playing better golf. Your brain needs to feel it before it's willing to convince itself to do it. I hope that helps you.